Joining us on Good Morning Geelong, here at the wonderful occasion where the governance of federal nature has been brought to the community here in Corio, is the Honourable John Brumby, the Premier of our great state of Victoria. Welcome to Geelong again.
Thank you very much, Graham. Well, I've been down here a lot recently, and I'll be down here a lot in the next few weeks as well, I can tell you. But it's great to be here today with federal government and with the members of the Cabinet for Community Cabinet. It's a great thing to do in Geelong.
It's a first for Geelong, a first for Victoria, where, as I said, we've brought the federal governance to Victoria and Geelong, and a feather in a lot of people's caps.
Yeah, well, you know, Community Cabinet really started under our government in 1999. It was something that Steve Bracks and I introduced, and we've had about 85 of them, I think, around the state, and it's great to see Kevin Rudd's doing the same thing. And I think it's just a wonderful thing. I mean, it's in a sense it's harder for them. They've obviously got a bigger area to cover right around Australia. And when they come to an area and you get the ministers and you get the Prime Minister come to an area, it's just great. It lifts people's spirits. It gives people an opportunity to talk to opinion leaders. And PM was keen that I was here today. We've got an announcement to make about jobs, which will be very positive. And of course, we were here just a little while ago with Kim Carr on the great announcement on Ford and saving the inline 6 production line, which means 400 additional jobs here in Geelong. So that was very positive, and today's going to be positive as well.
And of course, we're looking forward to December 14 for the ride and run and the community open day on the first section of the Great Ring Road.
Well, my Roads Minister Tim Pallas, he keeps saying to me, you know, they got the 5 kilometre run. He keeps challenging me to this 5 kilometre run, but I haven't been doing a lot of running lately. I don't know about that, but you know, the ring road in total is something like a $500 million investment, and it's going to transform transport movements through Geelong and round Geelong, and of course on the way through, it's creating thousands of jobs in the area. So that'll be a big event in Geelong on the 14th.
Now, tell me, recently, viewers, our Premier made a little surprise appearance on Channel 31 on a little comedy gig. Enjoy that?
Yeah, it was the Thursday night. It was the Thursday night live show, and they got a big audience, and yeah, it was good, and kept me on my mettle there. Had to tell a few gags, but I must say, straight after the show, my wife Rosemary was at home and got a phone call straight away from my nephew who's studying down here in Geelong, and he'd been watching it, and you know, it was just instantaneous like that. And you know, Channel 31 has a lot of viewers in Geelong. I mean, it's a great link into the Geelong community, and it just shows how positive I think community television and community radio actually is.
Our Premier, the Honourable John Brumby, thank you very much for your time.
Good, thanks,
Continue up the great work.
Good on you, thank you.
Because Geelong is the city here in Victoria. As we say, Melbourne, it's the northern suburb of Geelong.
Yeah, I've heard some people say that.
And John Mitchell, the newly elected Mayor of Geelong.
Nice to meet you. You're the Mayor? I'm the Mayor. Thank you very much.
Good to have you.
Yeah, would you like a sausage? I'll be told to give you one. I'm sure you've had 15 of them already.
No, just have one.
How's it all going?
It's okay, mate. Yeah, we've got a day down here.
Yeah.
Here, and then we're going to a factory, and then we're off to Community Cabinet.
Yeah, no, I'll be around the community cabinet. That'll be good.
This is my second visit of the year.
Yeah, no, very good. Very good. Well, I'd like to miss all the time.
I think in 12 years we got the last Prime Minister 3 times. So, right, yeah.
Well, we're well ahead now.
We should have done 3 in a year, I think, anyway, at the end of last year. Well, that's 3.
Good Morning Geelong continues our coverage out here at the Corio community area, and joining us, and that's a very great pleasure to have him, it's the Senator Kim Carr, who is, well, we'll call him the Minister for a lot of things, but certainly one of the men who's been right behind FMRD, the Big Blue Oval, remaining in our great city of Geelong. Welcome to Geelong,
Thank
Senator.
you. Well, thank you for having me. It's a great opportunity to talk about how we can ensure that we keep high-skilled, high-wage jobs in the Geelong region.
Your background?
I was a school teacher for 10 years up at Glenroy Tech, and, you know, I think you learn the trade. You learn the importance of the connection between industry and education. You learn the capacity of people to actually be very creative, to be able to really enhance opportunities, and how important it is for people to have high-skilled, high-wage jobs. Just how critical it is to ensure that our country remains a prosperous place in which to live.
And Senator Carr, one of the things that has been very close to Geelong's heart over many, many years, since 1925, in fact, when the Ford Motor Company set its manufacturing headquarters up down here, and the recent great news to hear that the engine plant facility is going to continue in Geelong, maintaining jobs. A great lot of work done by yourself and many others behind the scenes.
Well, look, what it shows you is that governments working with industry and with the unions can produce great results. What you had there was a situation where Ford had decided to leave. And as a result of the policy change with the new government, it meant that we could talk to Ford about why it was they were leaving and what we could do to ensure that they overturned that decision. And that's what's happened. And we now have a commitment from Ford to be able to build Euro 4 quality engines to ensure that we've got a much more fuel efficient, much more effective engine which we can use to ensure that we've got the right balance, and that we've got the opportunities to ensure that we've got high skilled jobs for the future.
Innovation and research are part of your portfolio as well. Very creative, you must enjoy it.
Oh yeah, very much so. Look, we can't do one without the other. You know, this idea that somehow or another industry policy separated from innovation policy, which is separated for what goes on from university, it's just crazy. What you've got to be able to do is get the whole lot to work together to make sure that we are able to meld together the creative talents of workers on the job with, of course, management and the boardroom, that with our scientists and with our researchers at the university, to make sure that we've got all the different parts working together. And in that way, I think it's possible we're able to improve prosperity in this country, and we're able to bridge the gap between our competitors. Now, if we don't, then I'm worried that we'll sort of go the way of Argentina. And we'll find a situation whereby we are falling further and further behind our competitors. Now, I want to do something about that. I know the Labor government wants to do something about that, but I also know that industry working in partnership with government, that workers working in partnership as well, know that there is a way forward and that there is a real opportunity here to ensure that we not only remain a prosperous country, but everybody gets a fair go as a result of it.
Good morning, Geelong, says a great thank you to the Honourable Mr. Senator Kim Carr and his visit to Geelong with Federal Cabinet. Thank you for your time, sir. Have a great day.
Thank you very much.
Well, after the break, we'll take a bit of a break from politics and we'll be back with Tom King.